Hi guys, welcome back on my channel, Dorota, Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator, and today we are going to do some nice purple design. I have already infilled those nails, like done the rebalance, remove any lifting, actually wasn't too much, and then put the fresh gel over them and prepare the cuticles, and now we are just going to paint it. Like there is so many tutorials I have already done on the gel polish application that I really, the infill and rebalance, that I didn't want to keep you boring, so I thought we would just go straight into the design. So we decided to go for a nice purple, and it is really nice purple. And then I will paint some design just to show you something a bit different.
That's lovely, isn't
it? Yeah, I know, it's amazing color. Actually, the color I'm using is a Self-Belief 61797 from NeoNails. Really nice. And this is the color which we are going to use also for some kind of marbly design with some squiggles on top. Again, I've got the camera right on front of my nose, so it's pretty difficult, but I'll try my best. Perfect, cook it. So I'm kind of starting with those simple nails, which maybe we will put a wee stone over them or something. So nice and close to the cuticle. I think this purple would look also nice with turquoise as well, like, but no, we're not going to use the turquoise. I will stick to the white. I think it will be even nicer. You know, those kind of mermaidy style nails. Well, it's autumn night, so we're not going to mermaidy-ish change your hands. In the meantime, I'm start preparing, like every time I will be having a second, I will be preparing my mixture on the piece of foil just for the design parts. So I had a nice, steady, busy day today in the salon, but it was kind of all run in time, no stress. Change. You've got so nice cuticles. Like, I mean, guys, when I was doing the e-file on those cuticles, like, I mean, big chunky bits have kind of came off, but like all in a one go. You have been using cuticle oil, or are you just lucky?
No, I haven't, no. I thought they were looking quite dry looking.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you had quite a lot of it, but
yeah,
like it was just like, and all kind of big chunks was coming off, so.
I need to get some cuticle oil off, yeah.
If they grow like this again, like I might use you for a tutorial to show the manicure part as well. Catherine have been having a work experience with us ages ago, like, oh my goodness.
Years ago,
yes. How long was it?
Oh, I would have been about 16, so 25, about 9.
9 years
Yeah,
ago.
I
Oh my
think so.
goodness.
Ages ago.
Times fly. Yeah, scary, yeah. So, those nails, I'm just going to top coat them to protect them because I don't know yet what I'm going to do on them. I'm kind of like deciding on the designs as I go. And then once I see some parts done, then I can think what else I want to do. So nice top coat. And when I'm applying the top coat, I kind of look and check how it's looking in the light as well. Just can't believe like how long ago it was.
know. Doesn't feel like that.
No. Change. See, Olivia, she's 16, like my
Is she?
daughter, she's 16 now, so that's pretty scary too.
Is she going to college or that?
Not yet, she
Not
stays in a high school for now, but then she also thinks to join in here a little bit. So tomorrow I'm running on training and she's going to take a part in it as well.
Brilliant.
There's an eyebrow training tomorrow. I think it's better this way because she's still in school, so if she wants to stay, she can still stay because she's kind of continue, but kind of have almost full year to decide what she wants to do and try it here. Yeah. Perfect, change. So on this one we are going to do kind of a wee marbly design, and what I need for that is a bit of top coat. Okay, I need that here. A bit of top coat. And a bit of white, which I'm just going to grab from the shelf. And maybe a drop of black as well. So I've got white. Okay, and what I'm needing is like drop of this into the top coat, drop of purple, the tiniest ever drop of black, tiniest ever, yeah. Then white again, then the purple. So as you can see, the colors kind of mix nice together. And I'm going to use my gel brush to apply it. So I have flattened the brush as much as I could, and now I'm just going to pick it up. And this way I will have a nice marbly design. Now with my fine liner brush, I'm going to grab some white, there it is, paint on French gel, and just drag it through it, just so I can move it into the places I want. Perfect, cook it. So I have done one. Now I'm just going to, the same is going to last me for another one. So I'm just picking it up. And on this one, I'm missing a little bit more black. With the small brush, you can just drag the product on each place you want it. And then a drop of white. Change. Exactly the same on this one. But I'm going to quickly make a fresh mixture. So a drop of the top coat, a drop of the white, a drop of the black, drop of the purple, maybe bigger drop of the purple. And now I'm just going to lift it up. Just push it with the brush to the places I want. I don't want all the nail to be covered with it, because we are also going to do some nice design over it as well. Change. So you can really see how nicely the gel polish kind of marble itself. Or maybe we should do it all new. Change? Changing my mind. Yeah, I'm just going to do it all new. Change? So basically what I'm doing is I'm just picking up my mixture, and you can see how nicely it is mixing on its own. Don't go too close to the cuticle, because if the product runs, you will make a really big mess around the cuticle area. I show you what to do. Change. So once you cure them, what you want to do really is take a small brush with this mixture, and then you can nicely go around the cuticle area. Because you really need to just fill up some places. And this way you get a really nice and neat application. Change. Yeah, I think it's better when we cover the natural nail. See, that's why it's hard to decide sometimes what to go for, unless I don't see it, how it looks. I'm not sure what I want to do, isn't it? Change. Perfect. Now we are going to paint some designs over it. And to make it like not overly too dark, I'm going to use some white. Paint on French. So again, on a piece of foil, I'm just taking a scoop of the paint on French gel. Maybe we should put some silver foil through it as well.
Oh yeah.
Getting like a million's idea at the same time. And I've got my silver. Is it silver? Is it? Okay, so what else we are going to do? We will just put a tiny bit of foil through it. I have just cut a small piece of the foil, and because I want to go kind of messy with the application, I don't need to necessarily clean it. Oh wow.
Oh, that's lovely.
So you really want to put this foil just like little bit, not overly too much. Change. Oh no, you don't need to change it. Thanks. I was like, what she asked me to do. So I really want the foil to only sticks in to very little places, because otherwise it would cover our marble design, and I really don't want that. Perfect. Change. No, don't change. Now we are going to paint the design on top of it, but we give it a little bit 3D look to it. So I'm just applying the top coat to cover the foil. So the foil is going to be nicely protected. Perfect, cook it. And do exactly the same on the other hand. Then the gems, we really need to go for a wee sparkly bit as well.
Yeah.
Perfect, change. Okay, and now I can paint the design. So I wanted it to kind of still keep it autumn-ish style. And I have painted very thin line and then couple leaves on top of it. Some of the leaves are going to cover the foil and the design, but I think because of this background, the look is much more interesting. And you could do it at all sort of different colors. And the tiny wee one. Okay, so I've got just a very subtle white leaf on this one. And then since we put this one on this way, I'm going to use and do it on the opposite way on this one. So nice and long stream. Steam, stream, steam. The foil is reflecting so much that it's hard to see. Oh my goodness, I have made a mess of this leaf. That's better. I'm really taking my time painting those leaves. I want them to be nice and pretty. You could make them in a black color as well, that would go, but since it is a nice light purple set and we've got those black underneath, I thought white will kind of lighten it up. So I'm prolonging some of the leaves, like, so they nicer shape. They've got like a wee belly, and then make it longer. Perfect change. And now we are going to do, so this one can go from the top, just so they all slightly different. But still going with the theme. Obviously, the longer time you take painting, the nicer they are going to be. If you're new, guys, in here, and this is your first tutorial you are watching, check my other tutorials, and you definitely need to like go, like, there is some playlist of the salon nails, and then you will be able to see it, like how I'm doing the rebalance when the client comes back, so you can see it how the first part of those nails have been done. And also, if you liked it, just hit the subscribe button, just so you don't miss future tutorials. And then, since this one is coming up this way, the other one is going to go to the top. And I don't like this one. If there is something you don't like, you just wipe it off. The paint on French gel is so good, that's like, even if it's applied on the top of the top coat and it's not top coated, it's still going to stay on nice. That's why I love this product so much. I have placed the nail a little bit down so I can see it, otherwise the light reflection was actually so bright that I couldn't see it where I'm painting. So that's a good tip for you as well, especially when something is so shiny underneath, like a foil. Actually, I'm very glad we have put those wee bits and pieces of the foil. We blink.
It looks lovely down there.
Yeah, because it's reflecting the light, like, and making the design even nicer. And it's, you really don't need like a big skill to be able to do those type of design. It's just maybe a little bit time consuming, like painting those leaves, but I think they are looking super cool. Perfect change. So on this ones we want to put some gems, and to do that I'm going to quickly buff the nail. There is also part of the nail which I really didn't like, and that's the side of it. So I have just touched it up with the file a little bit. Now on the pinky we are going to put just a one gem, just so everything kind of goes in a balance, and so thus we will put a one gem on the thumbnail. Remove the dust, or maybe we'll blink them up really strongly. I will see how we go. Oh, we just put a, like, sometimes too much is not good either. So I've got a wee box of the gems, and I'm taking a tiny piece of the foil again, and then the soak of base gel from Nail Perfect. So I just take a tiny bit of the base gel, apply on the foil. So I've got it there. And then with the brush I'm going to put it on the nail so I can stick the gems in. Okay, so 1, 1. Yes, das ist cute. Cook it. Do exactly the same on those nails. So just a quick bath. The good tip I can give you, like when you're bathing the nails, hide everything what you've got on the desk so you don't make dust flying everywhere. I also don't like this part here, so I have just touched it up. With the e-file. And then clean it with the blue scrub, just so there is no dust. That's better. That's better. That's better. A drop of the base. So tiny wee drop, tiny wee drop. Change. And now on this one we are going to do a slightly bigger bling. But then again, not over the top. Because it's kind of nice and settled design. So I'm thinking this one, this we think is going to be nice. Change. And with the base, I find it the gem stays on really, really well, guys. Perfect, change. Now on the side of those 3 bigger gems, I'm going to put 2 smaller ones. So 1, 2. And we also need to squeeze in a wee drop. Perfect. Change. When placing the crystals, you really need to kind of swapping the hands. If you put too many at the one time, some of them might move and then it is not going to look nice. So that's why I'm swapping the hands, like putting a couple crystals and then swapping the hands. Perfect, change. Sometimes I'm getting a heart attack when I have to take them out from the lamp. I'm just thinking, did the crystals move or not? Did they stay in place?
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like not over the top, but it's really, really nice. So what I'm going to do quickly, close the crystals because you don't want to drop them on the floor. So I'm always kind of putting everything on its space, you know. And then I think it will be really nice to just put a couple of those beads. So one in here, one in there, and one in there. And with the same brush, I'm just picking them off from the box. Such a little detail, but I think it's changed the design and make it even nicer. Change. I really love caviar beads for like crystals fillers space, because I think it just kind of finish off, especially those wee empty spaces sometimes we might get. Then the crystals beads are just perfect for it, and it's good because you can have them different sizes as well. Change. And yeah, almost, ta-da! We just need to put the top coat, then cure them. And of course I will show you the final look. So I'm just taking a top coat. They will look matte, nice and shiny, nice as well. So with the top coat, I'm going really nice around it. But not over the crystal. You don't want to cover the crystal. Same in here, really nice, close to the crystals, but not on top of them. Perfect, change. I have done only 2 nails, because sometimes if I put a little bit more top coat, I rather to kind of freeze it, so it doesn't run. And when I'm applying the top coat, I'm also trying to perfect the shape as well. Change. That's why I needed to change it so quick, because other nail was a little bit misshaped to me. So with each application of the coat, I'm always trying to make it as nice as possible. Change. And then sometimes even when they cure, I might take a nail file and just touch them up. Change. Okay, so this hand is all finished. It just needs a cure. Change. Yes, that is good. A bit confusing always for my clients, but I needed to freeze the other nail because I have applied a little bit more top coat over it, and I really didn't want it to run. I also show you the last step, which is the removing of the paint on French gel. Doesn't have much of the inhibition layer, but there is still a little bit of it. So I always clean it with the UV cleanser. Change. So that's the UV cleanser, and I'm just wiping it over because we have applied the top coat, but we didn't top coated those wee leaves, so they are kind of more of a 3D look to it. And yeah, I'm just going to apply the cuticle oil and clean the hands. So I'm just going to nicely clean them, and I love it when we clean all the bits and pieces of the dust from the sides, how much nicer all the work becomes as well. And when the skin around it is more moisturized as well. And I might do a final check. So I'm just doing a final check with the shape, touch it up, cuticle oil, and then I take a nice picture for a thumbnail. I hope you have really enjoyed, guys, watching this short really tutorial, but I thought I would just show you more of the design part because you have seen me so many times doing the rebalance. So, and the other hand just cooked as well. I just need to clean it, but that's the beautiful nails we have created. Glittery hugs, and bye for now.